and welcome to another video. Today I'll be showing you how to make bass music in the style of Batu, inspired by his track Flash React, as well as Pillars and Shiratani. The project file, samples and presets are available for a small contribution in the description, and consider liking and subscribing if you enjoy my content or learn something from this video. As always, you can leave suggestions for future tutorials in the comments. Our BPM is 150, and this is a great tempo to sprinkle in some footwork or dancehall elements, as Batu seems to. We're not in any specific key, as the rave chords in the project are major triads shifted around. These are the snares. I processed these with some vocoder before bringing them into the project, and I'll show you this technique with the vocoder hats later. We have the high drums with the individual channels panned. These are the hats. So we have two similar hat samples, and they're in a choke group. We have another hat. A shaker. And the vocoder hats, which have a vocoder on the channel. And then we have an EQ on the high drums group. We have these perks. So that's the fill. With this project, I've chosen this particular drumming aesthetic versus the futuristic techno vibes of tracks like Pillars. Then we have the lasers. These are actually made from similar sound sources to the one found in my Sinjin Hawk Zora Jones video, so bear that in mind if you're going to buy the project. Batu integrates these and similar futuristic, almost modular or granular sounding effects hits in Pillars, and they help liven up the loop. These sounds have been granulated using Live's texture algorithm, and I'll link a video on the screen that covers this concept in more depth. Echo is applied on the group. All the drums have this MPC groove applied to humanize them. And on the drums group, we have drum bus and EQ plus reverb via Send, which is this small hall reverb. We have this 808, which acts as the bass and the kick. Which is playing this single note frantic footwork-esque pattern. Then we have the FX, starting with the breath effect. Here, the second sample is the first sample reversed. We have this vinyl crackle with vocoder for more texture. I used the free isotope vinyl plugin to warp these samples before bringing them into the project, as Batu uses this warbly technique on his Rebuilt EP. On the group, we have an auto filter with LFO to sweep the frequencies around. Plus EQ, chorus, echo, and reverb applied via A. Batu's music contains lots of textural and ambient elements, so this is something you should consider integrating into your tracks if you're making this style. Finally, we have the melodic elements. There are these Rave chords made in Serum. I've used this mellow but unstable sinoid waveform with the unison at 7. The plucky amp envelope makes the sound feel staccato, and the low pass filter softens the high harmonics. I've used velocity to modulate the volume as I wanted to add more expression to the chords. There's distortion in the effects, and we have some vinyl distortion on the channel. These are the top chords. These chords are very similar to the Rave ones in terms of notes, but with a few small changes, like the final chords being slightly different. I'll play both together so you can hear the differences. I made the top chord sound by resampling a synth in Max's granulator, and if you'd like to know how to create these shimmering synths, comment below and I'll make an explainer. I further granulated this with Live's texture algorithm in Simpler, and we have vinyl distortion, sound sculpting EQ, and some slight auto filter sweeping going on as well. Very subtle. And finally, we have the drone sweep. Again, I'm using Serum and the mellow but unstable waveform, this time with its unison at 16. And we have a bandpass filter with its cutoff being modulated by this square LFO, with the bright white noise also passing through the filter. In the effects, we have distortion, another filter with a longer acting LFO, LFO2, modulating the cutoff with some resonance, and reverb, plus EQ and chorus on the channel. On the group, we have EQ, bass mono for mono compatibility, drum bus, and echo, plus reverb applied via Send A. And that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.